Welcome to another video where I sort out to see who my favorite Keyakizaka46 member is. You can check out last week where I did Nogizaka46, and this time it's Keyakizaka46. Next time it will be AKB48, so be sure to check out for that. I will update you Saturday morning to see if it will be a live stream or not. Let's start. As always, remember you can subscribe to keep up to date with these videos. Now for this video, I'm going to actually do all of Keyakizaka46. That includes kanji and hiragana. So I'm not too familiar with hiragana. I'm familiar with like 3 of them. So we just have to see how this plays out. All right, and first up we have Neru versus Mei. Now, Mei is the one that did the whole gun rifle thing. So she's good, but I think I have to go with Neru for this one for sure. Next up we have 2 hiragana Keyakizaka members that I don't know, so there's no opinion. Next up we have Sasaki Ikumi, who I favored in the actual broadcast that they did on TV with the hiragana Keyakizaka members, so I'm going to have to pick her. Next up we have 2 random members, don't know them, I'm going to pick no opinion. Next up another 2, and we have another 2. Now here we go to the kanji Keyakizaka members. Now from these 2, I'm going to have to pick Risa. I feel like since Rika's so quiet and not out of her shell yet, she isn't up there for me yet. And next we have Akane versus Nanami. I'm going to have to pick Akane for this one. Aoi versus Yurina, that's no competition, it's going to be Yurina. Next up we have Habu versus Nagasawa. I'm going to have to pick Habu since she's one of my favorites. Next up Sugai Yuka versus Suzumoto Miyu. I'm going to pick Sugai for this one, Sugai-sama. Next we have Shira versus Sato. I'm going to pick Manaka for this one. Oh, and sorry if I say the names back and forth when I read it. I'm reading the first name and sometimes I just know them by the last name. So it might get a little confusing, but the names are there. And between these 2, I think I have to go for Saito on this one, just because I'm not too familiar with Yui. And for this one, automatically eyes go towards Nana, so I'm going to have to pick her. And from these 2, now I'm a fan of the Ozeki style, so I'm going to have to pick Ozeki. Now we have Nijiki versus Yui. I'm going to pick Nijiki. For this one, it obviously has to go to Neru. Neru? Did I just say Neru? I mean Neru. And then for this one, it's Mei. And for this one, it's Kumi. And between these 2, I have no opinion. These 2, once again, no opinion. And these 2, I think I have to go for Moria on this one. For these 2, it's Risa. For this one, I think it's Rika for this one. And for these 2, now, this one's hard, but I think I have to go for Yurina on this one. Just because she's like the center and like Keyakizaka's Achan. For this one, I have to pick Habu. For this one, I think I'm going to pick Aoi for this one. Just because she's a little bit higher energy. Even though Nanaka is kind of weird, I feel like I go for Aoi since she's a little weird too. And for this one, we have Sugai versus Shira. I think I have to go for Sugai-sama on this one. And for these 2, I think I'm going to go for... Who am I going to go for? They both have potential, but I think I'm going to have to go for... I think I'm going to go for Miyu, just because I think Manaka could break out of her shell way more than what she's showing. Now between these 2, I'm going to have to go Nana on this one. And these 2, it's Saito. And these 2, I have no opinion. And for these 2, I'm going to have to go Ozeki on this one. These 2, it's Nijiki. Nijika, what am I saying? These 2 has to be Yui. And for these 2, now although Sasaki Kumi is great so far, I know no more about Neru, so I'm going to pick her. And between these 2, now these 2 are like, other than the Neru, these 2 are like the top I've been keeping my eyes on. But I think I'm going to have to go for both. Because I honestly cannot decide between these 2. They're both great. I feel like, yeah, I'm going to go for like both. Now between these 2, I don't know. These 2, I'm going to have to go for Moria for this one. For these 2, Risa. For these 2, Rika. For these 2, Nanami. For these 2, now, this one's a little difficult. Sugai-sama and Hirate. They're both super great. I think I'm going to have to pick I like both. I don't think I could decide between them. No, I don't think so. I have to pick I like both. And these 2, I'd have to pick Habu. Now for these 2, I think I'm going to go Miyu on this one. Yeah, I'm going to have to go Miyu on this one. But for this one, I have to go Manaka on this one, right? Now for these 2, I think I have to go... I'm not too familiar with Shiori. I can't... Like, right now, I can't remember. So I think I'm going to pick Aoi just because she sticks out in my memory a little more. For this one, she sticks out in my memory more, so I'm gonna have to pick her. Now for these two, I honestly can't decide. These two are like tops for me, so I'm gonna pick I like both. And between these two, I think I'm gonna go Saito on this one. Between these two, I'll pick her. Between these two, I'll pick her. And these two, I recognize the one on the left. I sort of recognize the one on the right, but I feel like I have to pick no opinion. And between these two, oh no, Neru versus Moria. Oh, who? I think I'm gonna pick I like both on this one, honestly. I feel like that's the better decision. Now we have Risa versus Kumi. Now, I think just because I don't know much about Kumi, I think I'm gonna pick Risa on this one. And between these one, I think I'm gonna pick Kumi, just because Rika's so inner shell that I feel like Kumi has a better chance right now. Right now, I'm not saying the future, I'm saying right now. Between these two, I'll pick Rika because I don't know the other girl. Again, same thing, don't know the other girl. No opinion. I like both, can't decide between those two. And for this one, I'm gonna pick Habu. But for this one, ooh, I think I'm gonna pick Saito for this one. For this one's a little difficult. They're both on equal level, if that makes sense. But I think I'm going to pick, I think I'm gonna pick Nijiki on this one. Nijika. Why do I keep on saying Nijiki? And for this one, I think I'm gonna pick Yui. I feel like that's a safer option than the other one I did. So I'm gonna pick Yui. And for these two, I'm gonna have to pick Miyu. Because I haven't seen much of the other girl. For this one, same, Manaka. For this one, I feel like they're both members that aren't shown a lot on screen. I feel like I always only talked about to show that she's annoying. Which kind of reminds me of Ki-chan from Nogizaka, but that's a separate issue. So I'm gonna pick Aoi. And for these two, I'm gonna pick Nanako, just because she's a little weird. And for this one, I'm gonna pick Sato. Now for these two, again, you give me these hard decisions, and I'm gonna have to pick I like both. And for this one, I'm gonna have to go Habu on this one. For this one, I think I have to go Saito on this one. Yeah, I'm gonna go Saito on this one. No. Risa? Who should I pick? First instinct said Saito, but my gut says Risa, so I'm gonna pick Risa for this one. And for these two, just because of potential, I'm gonna pick Kumi. And for these, I'm gonna pick Saito. For this, I'm gonna pick Nijika. For this, I'm gonna pick Yui. For this one, I'm gonna pick Rika. And for this one, I'm gonna pick Miyu. Then Shida. And for this one, I think I'm going to pick Aoi just because I've seen more of her once again. And again, just because I've seen more of her, I'm going to pick Nanako. And for this one, I've seen Shiori more, so I'm going to pick her. And for these two, now these two aren't really on screen as much as the other members. So I'm going to pick, I don't like both of them equally. I feel like I like Nanami a little more, so I'm going to pick Nanami. For these two, I'm going to have to pick the left one. Oh, it's 100% sorted. That's what that was. So let's go down and see the results. Now we have number 1 for Ozeki, and that's kind of surprising. Oh wait, there's another number 1. Is there more number 1s? How many number 1s are there? Okay, so there's 6 number 1s. I'll go from top to bottom. Order doesn't really matter. But there's Ozeki, there's Oda, there's Sugai, there's Hirate, and there's Moria, and also Neru. So there are 6 people who are on my top. So I guess this isn't top 5, it would be top 6. But next we have Habu, who's number 7. And 8 is Risa, 9 is Sasaki, and number 9 again, oh they're both equal, is Higashimura Mei. Now I feel like I didn't pick her as much as I did the other girls. So I don't know why she's so up top. I feel like I only picked her like 3 times. So I don't know why she's so up top. Maybe there's negatives and positives when you pick someone. I don't know. But let's go down and see who the lowest members are. Well, the hiragana kind of don't count because I don't really know them. So I picked against them most of the time. So I'm going to go to the member who is in kanji and is the lowest. And it looks like there's 3 who are at the bottom. And that's Uemura Rina, Koike Minami, and Kobayashi Yui. Now, I feel like I picked Yui only like 2 times. I don't know if that like affected her that much that she got -2 or however the scoring system is. But these are the last 3. Maybe some of you have them as top, but apparently for me, they're the lowest. So those are my top 5 or 6 or 7 members of the Keyakizaka46 crew. So be sure to check out Saturday morning to see when I upload that video to see whether or not I will live stream the AKB48 pics of who my top members are. And as always, you can subscribe to see when I upload, and like the video if you liked it, share with your friends to see if they share fellow opinions, and check the link in the description below to play along. Thank you all for watching.